So in just about an hour and a half from now, US Vice President J.D. Vance is to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Tariff talks on the cards, India-US trade deal, regional security, global scenario. All of that, we are told, well likely to be on the agenda. This is the first in-person trade talks here. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will then host a dinner for J.D. Vance and the US Second Lady Usha Chinikuri Vance after talks with the US Vice President. This is J.D. Vance's first visit to India, comes weeks after US President Donald Trump imposed and then posed sweeping tariff regime against 60 countries across the world, including India. New Delhi and Washington, of course, are holding negotiations to seal a PTA, or the first phase of the bilateral trade agreement that's expected to address a variety of issues, including tariff and market access. Images that you see on your television screen, one of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on a visit. The second image that you see, that's an image of the Prime Minister at the International Media Center. The second image that you see is of the Vances at the Swami Narayan Akshardham Temple. So they landed in Delhi and headed straight to the Swami Narayan Akshardham Temple. I want to bring in my colleague Shivani Sharma for more. She's standing by outside the Prime Minister's residence at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. So Shivani, quite a packed day for J.D. Vance. There's the cultural aspect of the visit, and then there is the official leg of the visit and his interaction with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. What's the agenda?
Gaurav, indeed, this is a combination of a cultural and an official visit by the United States Vice President J.D. Vance along with his family, 3 young kids. And this happens to be his first visit to India after taking over as the US Vice President. While we can say that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be meeting him for the second time because, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in USA to congratulate President Donald Trump, and that time also he had met the US Vice President then. So in a way, this will be their second formal meeting after he took over as the Vice President. But indeed, this is a very crucial, significant meeting in terms of the tariff pact, the trade agreement that India is working on since past few weeks, as we see the tariff war with a number of countries, but India is working silently and negotiating with the United States of America. That's what we've heard from President Trump also, that India has been rewarded like many other countries for a exemption for next 90 days from the high tariffs. And
yes,
very soon we can say that this trade agreement will be finalized. But yes, apart from the trade tariff, there are many other issues. The strengthening of defense ties with America, the diplomatic ties, and the way the family, the Vance's family, is traveling to India. They've picked very beautiful, magnificent, significant places where they'll be visiting. After the Swami Narayan Temple, they will be today meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Then they'll be heading to Jaipur. They will be witnessing the majestic palaces of Jaipur. They will be addressing the gathering out there, and then Agra's Taj Mahal will be their next
stop. Stay with me, Shivani. Of course, for the benefit of our viewers, the Prime Minister not only met J.D. Vance in the United States of America. Remember, India was quick off the block just after Trump's swearing in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the United States of America. And it's very important to remain engaged with the new administration. In 2017, when Donald Trump came in the first time, the thinking in the Indian establishment is do not waste time. It's usually 6 months to a year when you start engaging with the new administration and they start understanding you, you start understanding them. So India is very quick off the block. Remain engaged with the Democrats and with the Republicans. When the new administration comes in, remain engaged quickly so that there's no loss of time. So the Prime Minister met Donald Trump. He met J.D. Vance. He also met J.D. Vance in Paris when the Prime Minister was there for the AI summit that India co-hosted. And again, J.D. Vance was there with his family. There was a very, there were several toys that the Prime Minister gifted to those young children, toys that are made in India. Again, while it's symbolic, there's also a signal that's being sent out there. J.D. Vance, as Vice President of India, this is his first visit. The Vance family visited the Swami Narayan Akshardham Temple. They saw images, and we'll get you those images. Yeah, that's that image on your television screen, that iconic image, the children dressed in kurta pajama, ethnic Indian wear. Vance and family were welcomed with garlands at the Swami Narayan Akshardham Temple. J.D. Vance also, when he landed in Delhi, there was a tri-services guard of honor at the Palam technical area of the Delhi airport. The Vice President is on a 4-day visit to India. There's a bilateral talk with the Prime Minister, discussion with the Prime Minister in just about an hour and a half from now. And then the US Vice President will fly off to Jaipur. They're staying at the Rambagh Palace Hotel. That's the used to be the official house of the king of Jaipur. That's a hotel now. He will address the Rajasthan International Center. Then they fly off to Agra, and then on the 24th they fly back to the United States of America.
जी देखिए, पूरा परिवार जो था यहाँ पे मान लीजिए लगभग 1 घंटे तक जितने का समय बिताया, 55 मिनट्स अप्रॉक्स। तो 1 घंटे की ये जो इनका अनुभव अंदर रहा वो बहुत ही अविस्मरणीय था। गर्भगृह में भगवान स्वामी नारायण की मूर्ति ऐसे मनोहर दर्शन करके उन्होंने वहाँ पे विश्व शांति के लिए और सभी के बीच में सुहृद भाव और संवादिता बनी रहे, उसके लिए उन्होंने प्रार्थना की। और ओवरऑल देखा जाए तो वो बहुत ही प्रभावित हुए आज अक्षरधाम के दर्शन करके।